I don't know. If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. Whatever. It is Tuesday. I still got this darn head cold. The doctor yesterday said that it was allergies. So I took an allergy pill. We'll see if that stuff works. If not, oh well, we'll try something else. It's just a weird, some days I'm great, other days, but I feel fine. I don't know. But back to school. This is our back to school weekly episode number 174. Let's get rid of our background music so I don't have to yell. For those of you that have not met me, my name is Jen Gear. I have been in network marketing since 2006, with my current company since 2011. I truly love what I do. It is so much fun. Like it really is so much fun. So I hope you enjoy these mini trainings. There is a ton of them on our YouTube channel. Just search Jen Gear. See, my brain's not working. But for us here, back to school, we don't start for a few more weeks. I know there's lots of other areas that have started. So it is kind of interesting. I think all the different, states go at different times, but back to school, holy buckets. For us, it kind of means like a routine. How about you? Does it mean like a routine? Are your kids excited to go back to school? Do you not have kids? Because there's a lot of people on our team that are retired or they don't have littles. My kids are definitely growing up. My kids have been in paparazzi since I started. So Sam was about 2 and Abby was 6 months old when I started paparazzi. So they've been with us the whole time. And, paparazzi is just a big fun thing. So teacher appreciation and staff, they are great to appreciate all year long, not just at the beginning of school, but it starts to get you thinking of who can you appreciate. Public school teachers, friends, homeschools. There's a lot of parents, at least where I'm at, that are homeschooling now, college kids, just somebody because you might not, like I said, you might not have kids and you might be like, well, Jen, I don't have kids, or I don't know the teachers, or in our situation at our house, our kids are going into they're in middle school and high school. So it's not like when they're in grade school, I think you get to know the teachers a heck of a lot better. Hi, Becky. Hello. At least that's from our experience. Our middle school, we didn't get to know the teachers as well as I had liked, but I'm hoping with our new school, we do. So, but just think outside the box of people and who you could give a gift to, just to tell them, thank you for doing this. It could be the front office ladies. It could be the janitors. It could be anybody. Because I don't think teachers get paid enough, in my opinion, because I volunteered in the schools a lot and I couldn't believe majority of the things that I seen, that I'm just like, they don't get paid enough for this at all. So appreciate them if you can. And, and we can think outside the box. It doesn't have to be just teachers. You guys can roll with this. There's so many people that could use a little appreciation, just a thank you or that. But paparazzi does carry lots of lanyards. These are some that I've had on hand. So you won't see these in your back office. If you're like, Jen, they're not there. They're not in the back office. Nope, they're not. I just wanted to give you an idea what lanyards look like. So check back in your back office often. I noticed the last few weeks they've come out with a lot more lanyards. I encourage you to stock up, maybe buy one of each so you have them on hand, because they're not always in the back office. Our inventory changes Monday through Friday, so it always changes. There's always something new, but that also means that something is always selling out. And when it's out, it may be out for a year, it may be out for 6 years. Who knows, but it may be out for good. So invest and have a few. Hey, I got 2 Beckys on today. Hello, ladies. Happy Tuesday. Basket parties are a great thing to do with not just teachers, but anybody that works in an office. I did basket parties quite a few years ago and it was lots of fun. And basically what I did is I would take, my favorite was a tote. I really like this tote idea. These are not my pictures. I found them on Google, just so you know. I do have the bag and I have the tote. I never tried the fish boxes, like tackle box. Is there called tackle boxes? I don't know. I like the idea. I also just used a bag with gallon bags inside it. I'm pretty cheesy, but it works. People don't really care about the package it comes in. They want the stuff on the inside. But I like the tote. And basically what you do, and it's not a giant tote, you guys. It's like I'm trying to look around. I have a dog by my feet, and like a tote like this size, you know, a big shoebox tote. That's really all I took. And inside it was, you know, quart size or gallon sizes of jewelry. And what I would do is drop it off, and they would go through it, pick out their stuff, collect the money, and then I'd go back in a few days and pick up the remainder of the stuff. So you can do that as well with teachers, ladies at the bank, anybody that you really know that works somewhere in an office. It's tons of fun and easy. It's easy. I did a lot of these and would just go drop them off around town. So ponder that, or have it in your car where if you do work somewhere, the ladies can come out and shop. And I see my friend Becky on, she works at McDonald's. And years ago, I used to go into a McDonald's and just dump it on the table and they went crazy. So wherever you work, you never know. Keep in mind, one day a week, you could be like, hey, ladies, I'm bringing in the tub, go crazy. And a lot of my stuff was inside the plastic, and they would just look at it through the plastic or pull it out. So you don't have to put a lot of thought into it. Have fun with it, because the main focus is that jewelry, not the display. Okay. Another idea is, since the kids are back in school, or, you know, scheduling time, if you don't have kids, you know, I try to create these trainings for everybody, but this one's a little tough. So here we go. So kids are going back to school. Usually what that means, at least for the Gear family, is we have more of a routine, right? You know, they go to this time, and then you know that you have this many hours during the day to get this much stuff done. And then you know that after school it's chaos because you got sports and whatever, right? But if you utilize the time that is not interruptible, then you can get a lot done, you know. For us, yeah, the evenings are nuts. So, but create yourself a schedule. I always like, when I create a schedule, I always put my appointments down first. So dentist appointments, doctor's appointments, coffee dates, date nights with my husband, any of that family stuff, get that on there first. Those are priority items, right? They are priority. And then create a DMO. If you're not sure what a DMO is, it's a daily method of operation. Mine is one of these sheets. It just has Monday through Friday on one side that I have to do every day. Those are like what I need to do on Mondays. Mondays are my busy day. I pack as much as I can into that day. Tuesday, but I try to front load my week. So do as much at the beginning of the week, because I know for our family, by the end of the week, you just start getting so many other things you need to do, and you don't get that quiet time to be able to focus, at least for us. And then on the other side is I have the DMO, the stuff that really should be getting done every day. And for us here, for me here, is I kind of set a timer, and I'll spend 15 minutes on whatever's most important in this box. And then when that 15 minutes is up, I'll spend it on something in this box. And then I just go through my list. I have about 2, 4, 6, 7 items on this list that I'll go through. And then, you know, I schedule some white noise time. That means maybe to go sit outside and eat my lunch, or to scroll TikTok for a little while, because that's my out time. Give yourself time to relax. Give yourself that time to take a break, because you definitely need it. Like, our lives, you need to be a priority in your own life. But however you create your schedule, you guys, when you start creating a schedule, things change. It's crazy how you have so much more time, right? You have so much more time. This is driving me crazy. I have to hide myself because I feel like I'm staring at myself. But created, whether it's digital, handwritten, or both. I use Google Calendar because it connects to my computer and my phone. But I also have a calendar on my fridge. And I also have this one that I handwrite out what I need to do. I have here, I don't even know. Yeah, that is Monday through Friday, right? The main stuff that I know I need to get done. because it's visual with me all the time. If you have a notebook you keep with you, then you can write down all the stuff that you know that pops up in your mind that you're like, oh yeah, I got to do that, right? And then you can add it to your calendar. But if you start scheduling everything out and really stick to it, just be disciplined on getting those things done, you really end up with so much more time in your day, and your life doesn't feel like chaos. So when school starts and say your kids are at school during the day, whether you're working a full-time job or working from home or whatever your schedule is, you can utilize that quiet time to get the things done that, you know, when everybody interrupts you. DMO, this is what I was talking about. These are some of the things that I have on mine. I will email out a blank one so you can put your own items on there. These are just ideas of what I do. Now I will give you a tip. I have been tweaking this for years and I continue to tweak it. Stuff changes, life changes. For our family, different activities, different sports, different times. I mean, I've been up very early this morning taking kids to practice. So you will get different times throughout your day to get stuff done. So give yourself grace and know that maybe these are the most important things for today, and you'll work on this stuff tomorrow. But you make sure not to forget all the things that are important in your life. That's a priority, and your business next. Okay. Accountability partners are huge. These are just a friend checking in with you to see, are you doing what you're supposed to be? These are huge. Like if you can be disciplined enough to have an accountability partner, I give you kudos. It is hard to have an accountability partner that is actually going to hold you accountable that you are doing what you say you're going to be doing, because it's easy to say, well, I'm going to be blah, 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 but then you don't do the work and then you don't reach out to somebody. So reaching out to a friend or somebody that you barely know and say, can we be accountability partners? And I want you to be real, you know, versus don't sugarcoat it. Because that will help you move through those tough days, because we all have days where we're like, what's the point? Right? Or I don't want to do anything today. I don't feel good. I've had a cold for almost a dang month, you know, and the doctor's like, it's allergies. I'm like, I don't know. Anyway, there's days that you don't feel like doing anything. Today, if you don't feel like talking or have a scratchy throat, do a quiet live show. But there's so many things, you guys, that those accountabilities would help you. The accountability partner would help you with. Did I miss my page? I did. Hold on here. There we go. Oh, come on, Jackson, what the heck? Coffee dates, schedule in those coffee dates. If you don't drink coffee and you drink margaritas, schedule a margarita date. You don't drink either, schedule a walking date. Get together with your friends. It is insane how much human connection we need. Hopefully they start promoting that over mainstream media, but it's true. You need to have connections with other humans, whether it's getting out and talking to a friend or making some new friends. Those coffee dates will definitely lift your spirits, you know, and if they don't, find a different coffee date partner. The same thing with somebody that's a walking partner. You can share ideas and say, hey, what do you think about this? And what do you think about that? And you get that blood flowing, and that exercise will help come up with some great ideas as well. But remember, it's what you make a priority you are going to do. The next time you say no to something, say, well, it's not a priority, so I'm not going to do it, right? Sometimes those burn. You know, it's not a priority for me to respond to people that want to buy jewelry from me. Whoa, my clients are going to be like, well, I'm going to go somewhere else, and they will. It's not a priority for me to organize. Well, okay, the next time you need something, you're not going to find it. It's going to take 10 times as longer to find those things. Figure out what your priorities are. I'm sure if you have a family, they're number one, as they should be, right? They should be. But you are a priority as well. Don't forget to fill your cup. Don't be dumping out your cup all day and everybody else's little thing, but forget about you. Don't forget about you. You are the priority. And what is it that you want, right? It's huge. So anyway, drop your email below if you're not on my mailing list for our show notes, which will be blank of these. Daily method of operation, or your daily planner, your weekly planner. You can check out any of the replays of these videos on YouTube if you want. Check out searchgengear.com.